Who's there?
It's me, Xiaoping. Open up. Hey.
Where did this girl come from?
Oh, someone I rescued outside. Look, I'll come in and explain to you. Come in, go in. Have you been crying?
I was reading. Come in, come
Reading?
inside.
Have a seat.
Red Crag. Here, Xiaoping.
Cheers. Bottoms up.
You know what? I've been wanting to tell you something.
Renshang, we're close, aren't we? Just say what you have to say, will you?
I ran into Hao Hongmei.
And then?
Well, I know that her life is tough. Besides working from dawn till dusk, she's being bullied at every turn. She told me that she's deserving to be bullied. When I first saw her, she was carrying her child selling dumplings. She cried in front of me that day, like she was pouring out the suffering she endured all these years. A woman with a young child. It's tough. See that book, The Red Crag? I borrowed it from her, you know.
I was about to ask you why you have the red crag here in your house. That's why. So, when did you become involved?
I'm not telling you.
Please. What a moron.
I used to visit her every few days. I also brought her things and helped her chop wood. My hearing's poor, so she doesn't talk much every time I'm there, but I know that she cares for me. That's our story.
And Uncle Fu Tang's against it?
Of course he is. He's against it. This business with my sister and brother Shaoan made him so mad that he had fallen ill. If I ever make him angry again, I am very worried that something bad might happen to him. And if I contact Hong Mei again, I don't know if that will help her at all.
So, you left the Wanxi County seat and went to Wang Yuan.
I guard the martyrs' cemetery, watch my dead brothers from combat. But in fact, I'm also hiding. Xiaoping, I've kept this to myself for a long time. I didn't dare tell you that I want to marry Hao Hongmei. Xiaoping, I'm so sorry.
Renshang, remember, I told you in junior high that I may not necessarily like Hao Hongmei. Now I am more certain. I am certain because I found someone I really like. Rather, I should say, my feelings go beyond liking her.
Who's that?
This person is way beyond my reach.
So? Tell me now. Come on, if you don't tell me, I won't be able to sleep. Who is she? Tell me or I'll bury you in the martyrs' cemetery.
Well, you know her.
I do? Is it Tian Shaosha? Tell me now, is it Shaosha? Come on, answer me. Is it really Tian Shaosha? I've asked you 3 times and you didn't deny it. It is Tian Shaosha, isn't it? It must be Tian Shaosha.
Renshang, I told you because you're my good friend. But please don't tell her just yet. When the time is right, then I will tell her myself. But now is not the time. I'm afraid if I told her now, it might only ruin my friendship with her.
Okay.
Are you all in bed? I'll turn off the lights then. Okay. I haven't slept on the same bed with you for a long time.
I know.
I remember when I was in senior high and you were staying at my house, I always wanted to sleep on the same bed as you.
That's right. Time has passed so quickly, and I'm married, and you've become a young lady. Listen, I'm carrying out transfer formalities. I'm going back to Wanxi. I'm spending my life with Shangxian. When formalities are done, I'm not going back to Wang Yuan.
You'll never return to Wang Yuan?
Xiaosha, when you meet someone that you like in the future, you mustn't let them go. Please don't be like me.
Actually, there is someone that I like right now.
Really? Good for you. Wait, let me guess. Sen Xiaoping?
Mm-hmm.
You've been close since senior high. So, does he know that you have feelings for him?
He doesn't know. I dare not tell him about it. Actually, I'm a little worried about Xiaoping. I'm worried he would be like brother Xiaowan. Xiaoping always says that I'm bold and I have courage to do anything I want. Actually, I'm not brave at all right now.
Those two are so different. But don't worry. Xiaoping will not be another Xiaowan.
I believe you.
Life has brought new problems to the man. It brought new conflicts and new desires as well.
Hey, look at you. Your brows are sewn together as wrinkly old man's. What's wrong? Is this because Xiaoyan and your father forced you to divide the family property?
It's not that.
Then what's the matter? You are now the most high-profile figure in Shuangshui village, aren't you? What is weighing on your mind? Oh, I know. This is about you lending money. As long as anybody in the village has urgent need of several yuan, you'd lend them generously. Xiaoan, I tell you, if you carry on like this, the little money you make from your brick kiln will be completely lent out. Take me, for example. I know the reason you asked me to come help you at the brick kiln is to let me make money, so I could have a better life.
Why are you saying all this, Fu Gao? It's not that.
So what's the matter with you then?
Like you said earlier, here in our Shuangshui village, I'm now the most high-profile figure.
Right.
But I feel uneasy and a little worried.
Are you afraid that the government would issue documents again? Xiaoan, listen to me, okay? Everything you make from your business is hard-earned money. You shouldn't feel uneasy at all.
What you're saying is right. The money that I make from this brick kiln is certainly hard-earned.
Exactly.
But I'm still uneasy.
You're still uneasy?
Whenever I lend money to the people in the village, I don't charge interest. I don't make loans. I don't know how to put it, but why do I feel like I've just become a landlord?
You, a landlord?
Yes.
What made you say that?
When the commune members of the village asks for a loan, how can I refuse? I have to lend. But if I keep doing this, that makes me a landlord. Although I've become richer in the village, most in our brigade are unfortunately still very poor. I just can't rejoice. When you have money, you want to swagger around, right? But I just can't.
Xiaoan, I won't talk about the property for now. I know that you don't want to divide the family property. But I tell you, you have to feral this cave house.
Feral what cave house? Can you please just stop nagging me about this matter? Do you think I don't know what's on your mind, Sholian? You want to divide the property another way. Once you have a new cave house, then you have your new home. But even if the property is not divided, it would end up like that eventually.
That wasn't what I was thinking at all. Shawan, I was thinking how you're lending on a daily basis that bit of money we now have. I mean, what if we were to feral the new cave house one day and you have let all the money?
Shut up! Not another word! Don't mention this again, do you hear me?
Shawan!
You don't
Are you finished?
I just...
Hey, wait a minute. What are you two quarreling about now? Shawan, Trillian has been working at the brick factory from dawn to dusk. She doesn't work any less than you do, Shawan. The two of you should calm down and talk things through.
Fugao, just go do your work. What are you doing getting involved in our family affairs?
But I was just...
You what?
Fine, Shawan. Trillian, look, you have to understand Shawan. Sure, Shawan has made quite a bit of money now. But despite that, he feels uneasy and insecure. You really must not blame him for this. Hey, I'm telling you, in Shuangshui village, if you and your husband spend your lives quarreling, well then everyone in the village would have to get a divorce. Don't you think that's true? What's more, your family's circumstances are getting better now, right? You two should be living happily then. So why must you quarrel all the
That's
time?
enough, Fugao. Just shut your mouth. Stop talking about this already. I'm not going to mention feraling a cave house again, and you won't either. If anyone mentions this again...
Hey, wait! Shawan, what are you
Don't
doing?
hurt yourself.
If anyone mentions this again next time, I'll hit my head with a brick. Is that understood?
If you do that, I'm going to hit my head with this brick as well. Fine, we won't feral a cave house. Why are you so angry? Let me see. Does it hurt?
I'm fine. I said I'm fine.
Let me
Don't
see.
bother. Fugao and I used to play this when we were kids. Hitting your head with mud bricks doesn't hurt. Fugao, you demonstrate.
Stop it.
Right.
Go on, hit your head.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
Now watch this.
Here, let me see.
Don't touch it. Don't touch
He's
it.
hurt. Look, he's got a bump already. Why would you have a bump? Do you have a bump?
Oh, relax, will you? Don't worry. Fugao didn't do the technique right. The harder you hit, the less damage there'll be. Here, I'll try it on you.
What are you talking about?
You have to strike with a brick quickly.
Ow.
Did it hurt?
Not so much.
I told
It's
you.
not so bad.
It doesn't
Shawan,
hurt.
Come on. Do you really have to hurt me to persuade your wife?
Oh, shut up. You did this to yourself. Now get moving.
You're
Go.
unbelievable.
You're smiling. Everything's good then. Hey, don't mention feraling a cave house again. I'll get back to work now.
Oh, there you are. Shawan, come here for a while.
You see? What did I say? Uncle Wanyu and Uncle Wantiang are borrowing again.
Do you have some money on you?
Stop
No?
that.
If you didn't bring any, go and get some.
Shawan, if you could afford to lend these people money, what about those who are poorer than them? Will you help them or not? You can help those in urgent need, not those who permanently need money. When our brick kiln goes out of business, let's see who's going to come help us then.
Hey, go home and get the money first. Uncle Wanyu. Hey, Uncle Wanshang. What's wrong? You two look so depressed. You're not even talking. All you do is sigh. Why did you two come to see me anyway?
Shawan,
What?
will you let my brother and I do some odd jobs at your factory, huh?
You two want to do odd jobs here?
Yes.
Shawan, we do hope you can help us. You see, otherwise, we won't have any money to buy even salt and oil.
No way, you've got to be kidding. Uncle Wanyu, didn't your son Haimin dig a fish pond at the northern end of the village to breed fish? If you're looking for odd jobs, you should go to his place. Yinhua and Haimin are really smart, huh? I mean, who ever heard of people running a fish farm at a place like our lowest district? Well done, they're very smart. And they have vision too, it'll work.
Oh, please, vision my foot. Huh. The two of them found a book about breeding fish from I don't know where. Then they pored over it the whole night under the oil lamp. The very next day, they became fishmongers. I thought that, since they now have a business of their own, we could go and work for him, you know?
Ah.
And then he would pay us a wage, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, guess what? He wouldn't hire us. There was no place for us in his farm. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm so disgraced. I got kicked out by my very own son. I mean,
Haimin kicked you out? He refused to let you both help?
I know that, We have neither the money nor the skill. But we are still able to do some simple chores, and it's quite alright if he paid us less.
That's right. He is only my son, and I'm his father. I offer him help, and he pays us some wage. This can be counted as providing assistance
How can
to
you
us.
say that? What do you mean provide assistance? How can he not care for the elderly in his family?
Exactly.
Don't worry, Uncle Wan Yu, Uncle Wan Shang. If he doesn't care for you, I will do it. You can work at my brick factory. All right?
Fine, we'll work for you.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll talk to him.
Shawan!
I mean, I'm telling you, this thing you mentioned, when I say no, it's no!
My father and uncle just want to work at the fish farm as hired laborers. You won't even allow that. You're worse than the landlords of the old society. They brought me up enduring a poor and difficult life. Now they are old and can't work. Huh? If I ignore them and don't care for them, that's just inhuman!
They all want payment for working at the fish farm. Sen Shawan's father, Sun Yuha, doesn't ask to be paid working at his brick kiln. You pay your father a wage. He works as a hired laborer. And if you don't pay him, what does that make you? You can't do anything right. I'm doing this for your own good.
You're just trying to justify it. At home, it's also what you, my wife Yinhua, says that counts. You're making things difficult for me.
Then what do you have in mind?
I will ask you again. Do you really want me to fall out with my father?
I'm the one who will ultimately spend a lifetime with you. If you side with your father, then you can forget about me.
But if that happens, my own circumstances will be wretched too!
I'm in! I'm in!
Shawan.
You think you're good?
Hey!
If you don't take care of your father, I will punch you!
Wait a
Come
second,
here!
Shawan!
Wait!
Shawan, what is wrong with you?
Why aren't you looking after the well-being of your father and uncle? What are you thinking, Haimin? Do they take your money for nothing? They work as hired laborers for you and work for you! How dare you kick them out like that? Tell me, are you going to care for your father?
It's not that I don't care.
Tell me whether you're going to do it! If you don't tell me, I'm going to punch your lights out! Come here!
wait a
See
minute.
if I don't knock you out! Come here!
Someone stop! You're gonna get it from me!
Yinhua, you are really good.
Shawan, every family has its own problems.
Have you decided not to help, or is she forbidding you from helping?
No, it was me!
You've got some nerve to say that!
Shawan, minding our families is enough to drive us up the wall. How can we even bother about others? You're capable, and you do good deeds. You've already made the world prosperous and exciting. So you are entitled to speak. But me?
Why, what's wrong? Isn't your fish breeding a success?
I've just started a small stall, you see. I have yet to see a single profit. But I've poured what little savings I have into that fish pond. What's more, breeding fish involves great skill. Who among our elders has done this thing before? If this fish farm fails, my father would suffer the losses too. Anyway, I can't do good deeds like you.
What are you talking about, Haimin? What good deeds have I done?
I know why you lend money to all and sundry.
What do you know? Pray tell me about it.
Before, you were always the one who borrows. But now, it's the other way around, Shawan. For your family, this isn't lending money to others. It's changing the family history.
Oh, Haimin. I can't believe that you actually said that. If I don't punch out your lights today, then...
I can't believe you actually hit him!
Well, I warned him, didn't
Shawan,
I?
are you
Get
alright?
away! Haimin, come with me. I want to talk to you outside alone. Come.
Go talk to him.
What's going on? We're just here to talk and someone's standing guard there. I really don't want to scold you. Anyway, listen, I intend to expand this brick factory.
Expand it some
What
more?
else can I do? You don't care for your father. Should I neglect him too? And the poor people in the village who have nothing to eat and lack the means to make a living, who borrow from me, they're all coming to work at my brick factory. I'm going to pay their wages. So what?
That's quite a grand plan, don't you think?
Then you tell me what to do, Haimin. I want everyone in the village to become affluent. Look, my brain alone isn't enough. You must help me. What do you think?
No, I can't.
But why not? When you were the brigade's accountant back then, your brain worked pretty well. A capable person is capable of doing anything.
But what about my fish pond?
Doesn't your wife have a pair of hands? She can raise chickens and ducks. Why not fish? It's decided I'm in.
Shawan!
What?
Shawan!
No, wait there. You see? You mustn't listen to everything your wife tells you. What's the matter?
So what did he tell you?
He said I must listen to everything that my wife tells me.
Sholian? I want to know how much money our brick kiln earned so far.
Why do you ask that?
I'll need it. Give me the money when the time comes. I want to buy some clay material. Hey, I'm talking to you, Sholian.
They're all gone. I've lent them out.
What?
I've lent out the money.
How could you do that, Sholian? You lent the money out randomly without telling me? I can't believe you did that!
It's for my father's plat in Shaanxi. I didn't have time to tell you. If you disapprove of what I did, why don't you go and take it back? Please, go ahead. If you're not embarrassed to ask, go ahead. I would be too ashamed. In any case, when we started the brick kiln back then, my father put up the money to help us.
It's not that I'm not allowing you to use the money, but don't you think you should have informed me first?
Even if I don't let this money out, you just let all of it to others. There won't be any left for us.
How dare you make up a lie like that, Sholian? You simply want to take her money to Feral, a new cave house, don't you?
That's right.
Then I'm going to ask the people in Shaanxi now whether the money's there!
It's too late. The money's been let out already, whether you ask or not.
Give me the money.
It's not here.
If I didn't mention Feraling the new house, she would refuse to give me the money!
I said there's nothing left here. If you don't believe me, come and hit me!
Shaolian, leave us. Go. Shawan, listen. I allowed Shaolian to lend the money. If he won't fix the cave, you're not allowed to touch the money. Shaolian, prepare the meal. Come here. Shawan, you listen to me. Understood? If you intimidate her again, you're intimidating me.
You're wrong. All the money is right here with me. I have hidden it in a very safe place.
Grandma, where did you hide the money?
Who are you?
It's me, Shawan!
You're going to give me money? Where is it?
Come on. Help me round up the goats.
Father,
What?
may I speak with you? Well, Father, now that Xiaoping doesn't live at home and Lan Shang goes to county senior high, by right, Sholian and I should move back to stay. But Sholian refuses to come back, Father. She wants me to build a new cave house and she means to divide our property.
If you don't want to do that, fine. But fix the cave. Have a thought for Hotse.
Brother, Shawan, it's good that you're here, brother. I have
Why?
something important to tell you.
What is it? Is something wrong?
You see, almost every family has become more affluent now. So I want to go out and look for a job.
You've been enlightened.
It's not really a case of being enlightened. I just want to go out and see how other people do it and compare it with the situation in our village.
That's the right mindset to have, Uncle. I'm impressed. You'll understand once you go out and observe. So where do you intend to go?
Well, maybe Wansi. What do you think?
Sure, why not? So, when are you going?
Tian Fuzha is not at Wansi now. If he was, then you could have gone to him, and we could have asked for his help in referring a job for me. That wouldn't have been a problem.
Oh, Uncle, you're not serious, are you? Let's not trouble a senior leader over small matters. Look, I used to work in Wansi and I know quite a few people. So, when I'm not very busy, I'll bring you there personally, all right?
Good. I'll be a contractor.
What?
Well, I mean, listen, your Uncle Utia is better at giving orders, so I'll be the foreman. The work at your brick factory is just too tiring and I can't do it anymore. Well, I guess that's that, brother. I'll make a move first. See you. I'll become a foreman!
Father, Shawan will ferrule the cave house. How did you talk him into it?
I told Shawan to forget about the division. It's not that we can't divide the family property. I told Shawan that he had a one-track mind. Dividing property is just a bunch of words. Am I right? Ferruling a cave house appears to be dividing the property. But should it be divided, will he stop caring for the family?
Yes, well, that's exactly what I think. I asked him to ferrule the house and divide the property because I don't want him to shoulder such a burden. Father, isn't that what you think as well?
If he won't ferrule a cave house, I'll divide up the property. That's what I said.
Please, Father, don't pressure Shawan to do it. Father, the truth is I didn't lend the money to my family in Shaanxi. The money is with me.
I know that. How else could I have defended you? By saying I allowed you to send the money to Shaanxi.
The money is with me. I have hidden it away. I'll give it to Shulien. And not to anyone else.
The money is with Grandma. Grandma loves me.
Who is that? Is that Shawan?
Yes.
Anan?
Grandma?
Why are you late for dinner? The food is already cold. Eat! Eat!
Sorry I'm late. I was out at the animal shed just now. I was coaxing Hutse because, well, he was crying and he said that he didn't want to live in the shed anymore. He said it was smelly.
Ugh, then you'd better think of a way to reinforce a small cave house for him. Huh?
Grandma, I have thought this through already. And I agree that we should do that soon. So tomorrow I'll ask Tin Jwing-Wun to pick a place for our family's cave house. That's right. If we ferrule the cave house, we won't have to worry about the people in the village coming here daily to borrow money from us. Everyone will know about our situation. In that way, they won't be too disappointed, am I right?
Shawan, are you really going to ferrule a cave house soon?
Immediately. Sholian, you've been in the family for so long and you've never really led a decent life. Our situation has improved a lot now. And if there is one thing that I dare say, it's that ferruling a cave house for my wife is something that I can do. What's wrong?
I'm happy. So it's decided then. I can tell you where to find Qin Jwing-Wun. There's a market fair tomorrow. The couple will be at the market fair selling clothes for sure. I will come with you.
Oh, I forgot. We can't go.
What do you mean we can't?
Look, we don't have any money right now. You think you can get Tin Jwing-Wun to help without that?
Oh, but we do. We have the money.
What are you talking about? Didn't you just send all our money to your father to that vinegar plant in Shaanxi? A wire transfer from Shaanxi to here will take a few days. How are you going to get that money by tomorrow? Isn't that right? Grandma?
Oh, don't worry about it. If you ferrule our place, I will have the money.
There's no quota. Nominate as many as possible. We must have somebody from our Shigeji Commune.
Although, this nomination was spearheaded by prefectural leader Tianfu Zhang personally. No one in our commune fits the criteria of annual grain income of 5,000 kilograms and earnings of 5,000 yuan.
Come on. Can't we even find one outstanding rural household?
Our commune is the poorest in the entire county. Although lives improved with the responsibility system, the policy has only been implemented for a year at this point. Who can harvest that amount and earn 5,000 yuan? Not even you. Have that, Director, let alone the peasants.
Oh well. They're making things hard for me here. I might as well go and hang myself. If we can't find an outstanding rural household, I will be the one accountable to the county leaders. Got it? If we can't find nominees, how will I be able to take part in the meeting of leaders and production teams, the brigades, the people's commune and county? Tell me. Listen. We have to find somebody. Gunmen. This is what we'll do. Let us go through the list one by one, okay? I don't believe we can't find even one.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Shigeji Village.
None.
Guanxi Village.
Even worse.
Oh, yes. There's one in Shuangshui Village.
Who?
Tin Fu. I heard he earned a lot of money over the last few years. Perhaps he can meet the nomination criteria.
Director, there are rumors that Tianfu isn't earning his money honestly.
Oh, who cares if the man robbed or he stole his money? If he has 5,000 yuan, that'll do.
No, that won't do. If indeed his money is not earned honestly, then he won't tell you he has so much money in the first place.
So what do we do then? Do you have any suggestions? Oh wait, what about your classmate, Sen Xiaowan? Didn't he start up a brick factory? Perhaps he earned some money.
From what I understand, Sen Xiaowan hasn't earned that much either.
It doesn't matter. Let's go take a trip to Shuangshui Village anyway. Perhaps we can make Sen Xiaowan into an outstanding rural household. If we can find a nominee, we can be sure that Deputy Director Tian won't let Shigeji People's Commune off easily, right? Think it over again, will you? If we can't find one, then your classmate Sen Xiaowan will do just fine.
Life in our county has greatly improved, and savory characters have also increased.
They may be unsavory, but that song is really nice. Too bad I don't know Cantonese.
You even know that the song is in Cantonese.
I've even seen my favorite actor.
Is that true?
He's not as handsome as you. Xiaowan, this time you must do whatever it takes to get Yuan to Pharaoh this cave house for us. There.
Oh, look. Let's go get Hutse a bun. How much is it, please?
It's 10 per piece.
Oh, here. We'll get one.
Okay.
Did you understand what I said to you just now?
Yes, actually, I was just going to talk to you about this. You see, Qin Jingwen is no longer the Qin Jingwen of old that we all knew. His son has brought back a trade for him and has helped him to start this clothing store. Look how busy it is. Look, business must be doing very good. I'm just afraid that he would turn up his nose at feral cave houses.
How would you know he would do it if you don't ask? As long as you put your mind to it, then nothing can stop you, Sen Xiaowan. I'm afraid you just don't want to.
I've heard the clothes Qin Jingwen wears these days are all goods from other places which were brought back by his son and that Sangwei Lun. You know, with all those large wavy curls on top of her head. She looks so Western, have you seen it?
Even if there is poop on our head, it's none of your business. What I'm telling you now concerns Fairyling cave houses. This cave house must be reinforced.
How about this? Huh? Why don't you just give me the money first? And I will talk to Jingwen about this matter. And when the time comes, go to the county to buy materials needed for Fairyling. What do you think?
Why don't you ask Jingwen first and tell him about this matter? If he agrees to ferrule this cave house for us, I'll give you the
How
money.
am I supposed to tell him without the money?
Won't you go if you don't have the money?
I already told you, if you don't have a deposit, how would you get him to agree to do it? Is your brain damaged? I'll smack you.
Even if you smack me, I'm not going to change my mind. I'll go if you won't. Take Hutse to the Shanwan Theater grounds. I'll go and find Jingwen now.
Thanks. Please come again.
Oh, here, please pay.
Uncle Jingwen! Hey, are you busy?
Busy, very busy. I'm so busy, I'm going nuts. So, are you here on your own? Is Shawan with you?
I've come here especially to seek you out, to discuss something.
I'm very busy all the time at this clothing stall. I'd gone to Wang Yuan to bring goods from Chin Fu's and hadn't gone back to the village. I went straight here. So what's up? Tell me.
I like this system.
That style is very fashionable in Wang Yuan. Shigija doesn't have it. How can I help you? Tell me.
Shawan and I would like to ferrule new cave houses. Only if you can do it well in this entire commune, and you are one of them. That is why I'm here today. I would like to ask for your help.
Hey, why does it look like
But
it's
how
used?
can that be used? Look. See, it's just fine.
Oh, that
Shigija's dust. Yes, the wind blows up the dust. Let me just... There. See, it's brand new from the factory. You were saying...
Why don't we talk after you're done?
No, it's all right. Tell me. I'll be busy for a while. I still have to go to Wang Yuan tomorrow, you see. Look, these clothes will be sold out soon.
I was going to say that. We would like to ferrule cave houses and would like to ask for your help.
Oh, I see. This makes things difficult.
Why is that, Uncle?
Well, by rights, I should help your family, Shuyan. Back then, when my third brother, Yuanbin, had died in that flood, Shawan was the one who helped fight for his martyrdom. He's our only family's benefactor.
Uncle Jingwen, you're too kind. That's something we should help you with.
But it's different nowadays, you see. People don't work for food like they used to. Cornbread is now a household staple, isn't it? Now take your home, for example. Rice and flour. They can't be called rare goods anymore. Although I, Jin Yuan, can compare with your Shawan, building a kiln and earning money. But thanks to my son's pursuits outside, I no longer need to ferrule cave houses to earn money. I really can't leave this stall and not man it right now. Chin Fu has been shipping clothing back here batch after batch. Yes, they're trading and selling well now, and I cannot leave anytime soon. Now your Auntie Guilin is quite muddle-headed. If I don't help her, she gets confused about all these things.
Sir?
Yes, I'm coming. Look
Uncle
at
Jingwen.
Hey, our Jingwen is in his 50s, and at his age, he can no longer do work that requires him to climb up and down. Look, running this stall in the last 2 days has made his back ache like crazy. He's not like your Shawan, who is young and still very strong.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Why do you look fuming mad?
Chin Jingwen is not willing to ferrule the house.
Ah,
He's not interested in earning money from it.
you see?
You should go and talk to him.
Not if you don't give me the money.
You have no intention of doing this, do you? Didn't I tell you that I've lent money to my family in Shaanxi?
If you don't give me the money, I'm not ferruling the cave house.
You never wanted to all along. You just want to take the money to help the village. Otherwise, you'd have done it long ago. I will just say this once more. I have lent the money to my family.
Just hurry up and give me the money, will you?
I've lent it to my family in Shaanxi. What's wrong with you? Is that so hard to understand? Hutse, come.
Where are you going? He's sleeping!
This is it. These are almost done. We haven't loaded the next batch yet.
Yes, the bricks aren't dry yet.
Oh, right. See that?
Director, he's here. Shawan.
Yes!
Yes, Shawan.
Director
come
Shu,
here.
good day! Father,
There's my
Shawan.
Hello.
Shawan, they meant to rate us as an outstanding household.
Outstanding household?
Oh, Shawan, every year a meeting is being held by the production team, brigades, commune, and county, the 4-level cadre. Something new has been added to their meeting this year. A massive praise wealth activity will be held.
What?
Praise wealth.
Praise wealth?
Praise
Yes.
wealth.
Yes, and it's good. It's a ceremony to commend experts in achieving wealth. Times have changed, you know? Back then, these meetings are criticizing capitalist leanings. Now anyone with an annual income of 5,000 kilograms and earns 5,000 yuan qualifies to be an outstanding household. Oh, Shawan, they want to rate you as an outstanding rural household.
Right, I heard you. Wait, hang on. Director, you said annual grain of 5,000 kilograms and 5,000 How am I supposed to come up with those things with this wretched mess of mine? It can't be done.
Shawan, don't take this lightly. This isn't just getting a red sash with flour draped over you and becoming famous here. You will also get a sewing machine as an incentive.
Sewing machine! Will you be quiet?
But Director, sure, I'm not qualified enough. Father, even if we sold everything at home, we can't come up with 5,000 kilograms of grain and 5,000 yuan.
Well,
Yes.
that depends on how you account for it. Yuan. Let's go. Let's go to your house and talk. All right? I have a way of calculating which qualifies you for outstanding rural household. So let's go. Hurry,
let's
you.
go.
Come on.
Wait, how on earth will you calculate that? That's a big amount.
Outstanding rural household.
I'm a